Liz here, and I'm back again today with this journal cover that we made in the horrible weather day on Sunday. You'll be glad to know it's brighter today. It's not been raining so far. But so anyway, this journal cover, you really liked it. The video got quite a lot of views, more than kind of normal, so thank you for that. So all I've done is we had the two halves, we had the back and the front, and I've just sewn them together. I just went round the edge. I used these little clips that I've got to clip it together. These are quite handy, they're quite strong. Clipped it together with them and then just stitched right round the edge with the two halves. And now I want to put a little bit of something on the blue side and a little bit of something on the reddy pinky beigey side, so that I can decide, right, I'm upside down there we are. So that it does truly become a reversible journal cover. And I've also got some bits and bobs to the side there, some papers for the inside just to get it started. So I've gathered some bits. I've got this piece of beautiful, I got little offcuts of Harris tweed. So this is genuine Harris tweed from the Isle of Harris. And I just thought I would use that as my centerpiece background. I've got this little floral in the blue because I've got a matching little pinky one for the other focal point for the other side, the reversible side. I have this little label. It says DIY style on one side and it says self-taught on the other side, and I thought it matched this little bit of ribbon perfectly. These little labels I got in a little haberdashery shop here in Battlefield, and you get lots of little cute labels. So this one says my best work yet. This one's got a little hand, it says made. This one says matchy matchy. And then there's just DIY dreams and little flowers. So yeah, DIY self-taught 2022. So yeah, I'm not sure, it's this where it says KATM or KATM, hello at Kylieandthemachine.com. So I don't know if they are readily available. Looks like it's from Australia. East Brisbane, QLD, Australia. There we go. Anyway, I remembered I had them and I thought, oh, I wonder if one of those little labels. So I picked out one for this side, and I've got a little one with a daisy to match the daisies there for the other side. So I was thinking we would put, and then just put a little something like that, and we'll just glue it all down. Yeah, I like that. Just cut that off a little bit. So that will just go over there like that, and that will go about there. Yeah. So let's get this down first. So I've got my 3-in-1. The little glue stick would never, ever, ever in a quadrillion years hold these bits down on the cover. So we'll just use this. Because it's kind of wool, it kind of catches. I don't want to catch the fabric or lean too much into it. So we'll just put it kind of in the middle here. And I'm not fussed about, I know you can split these and make them thinner, but because of the style of this journal and how it might or it will just be loose pages that I can take out, I don't need to worry about leaning on and writing or sticking things in, if you know what I mean. Like, it'll be bumpily if you sewed a signature in. It might be quite a bumful. That's a good word, isn't it? Bumfully. I think I need to stick this two sides together first. And then just a little bit across the top there. And then we'll put this on next. We'll do this next. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? And then we'll just put, I think, this slightly off centre as well. I wonder if I should take a bit off that. Let's just take one layer off. Yeah, that doesn't make it quite as stand out. I thought about buttons. I thought about sewing on some buttons before I sewed the two halves together, and then changed my mind. Changed my mind. I thought, nope. Right, so that's that side done. And we want the front of this side done. So for this side, I've got another little label. I've got my little crocheted doily. Similar thing. And I think we'll have the little doily coming from there. Yeah. Okay, so we want this down. Let's just dab some of this if we can. Round some of the bits. It doesn't need to be fully on because the glue on the other bits will keep it on. Yeah, once we put the glue on this, I think I might be needing a new bottle. Not sure how much of this is left. There we are. So hubby's away into the city centre today to get my Daphne's Diary magazine. He just messaged there and showed me a picture of it, of the cover. He's like, is this the right one? I was like, yes, it is the right one. It's all nice and yellow and Eastery. So he will go into the big newsagent in Argyle Street and get that. And then he'll go into a nice place for a wee coffee. Is that about right there? Yeah. So, it's just me and the dog in this morning. Let's see if we can take a little bit off of this. Like that, do you think? And many of you are like, no, it's upside down. Can you hear me? All the way from wherever you are. Remember the now. So these are these Tom Holtz. No, Tom Hiltz. Tim Holtz words. These, I don't know what they're actually called. Cardboard thick sayings. I don't know what they're called. He'll have some fancy name for them. But yeah, so that's that side. And so now we can have this side and this side, depending on our mood. If we're feeling blue, oh, I don't want anybody to feel blue, then we can have that side. I think this side is more wintry, even although it's flowers, just because it's blue. And then this side is more spring and summery, maybe. But I have to say, the blue side has always been my favourite, but see now that this has been done, I do like the red side. There's something about that that's just quite cheery. Like something cheery. Anyway, let's stop flipping this around. And let's gather what I have here, which is the leftover bits, which I thought we could keep them in mind to use as little tags on the pages, and then it will coordinate with the cover. So we'll put some tags on using them. I raided my box of pre-made bits and bobs, and I've got some little things, a little, what are they called? It's not really a slide, you know, it's more a little postage stamp, I guess, maybe, something. This was from a long time ago. So we've got that. I think this one was a long time ago as well. That's a clothing tag just in there. I've got these. I've got two of these little clusters. I've got a journaling card and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And then these are those page things that I did. So these are going to be quite handy for a couple of our pages, I think. And then this is like a kind of double pocket type thing. So there's a pocket there and a pocket there. And then this is a kind of wrap around type wallet, if you like. It's got a pocket there and a pocket. Oh, it's very fancy. And that just wraps around here and tucks in. So there's that. And then there's these two pockets with the stamped images. I think they're fairly recent. So we've got quite a lot of bits that we can decorate our pages with. Yeah, quite a lot. And them, and them, and that, and that. A slide, not a telescope, a microscope slide. Sort of like that, except it looks more like a postage stamp. And I'm keeping these two to the top because I think they'll be really good. And also we've got a little bundle of tags to use if we want to. There's that. Oh, this is just recent, these ones. Some Monopoly ones, and then these two little blue ones. So we've got quite a lot of bits and bobs to use up. And I also have, let me just clear a space back there for them to keep them there. And these are the papers. So I've got papers from my old girls album, my Oor Willie books, and then some old, these are old weather charts that I can maybe cut a few pages from. So I've got them, and then I've got these that I've started to fold. So let's go through these, and maybe this was just the bone folder that I was using to fold the pages. Right, let's see how we can maybe put some bits together. So like I explained, I was thinking these would just be loose in the journal, because I think that's quite a good idea. And I think, I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for. A couple of them are a wee bit big. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but I was thinking it can either be the journal that I use, because my journal's getting quite full. The one that I use to put one of each thing in that I make. You know, like I made those tags the other week, and I've put the third one that I made in a journal. And when I make these, I put the other one, the one that had Frida, it's in that journal. So kind of each time I make something, I put one of the things in a journal, and it is getting quite full, so I'm thinking either use it for that, to put things in, but if I'm going to be putting some of my older stuff in it, then it might already have this kind of thing in it. How about I use it? We've got a plan for the spring, summer. We got at Christmas a book. It's like a treasure hunt book, and it gives you clues to landmarks. Let's just close this over and see what size it's going to be. Clues to landmarks around the city centre. So I've got music. I'll just flip through these while I'm thinking about what I'm going to use the journal for. Yeah, so there's clues to, these are all just from books, book pages, old book pages. And you go to, and so the first clue will say, you know, there's a statue in Central Station, what does the inscription say? And then it will tell you the first letter of each, whatever, the first letter, the third letter, the fourth, will make up the next clue kind of thing, or the next clue's in the book. Can't quite remember how it works, but we're going to do that. And I thought it might be an idea to, this is from an old stamp album, to do a journal and take a photograph at each stage, and then, you know, kind of record it in the journal. Take a photograph with my little Instax, and yeah, so I might use it for that. And even though like all these pages are maybe quite dark or don't have, you know, you don't actually use these as writing pages. You write on something else. You could write on, say, you know, the back of, let me find one. So this, so, and then you would write, you know, clue 1, Central Station, you know, kind of, and then the story of the day, of the morning or the afternoon, and we went for a coffee, or we had lunch while we were there, or whatever. And then, so then that would go in there like that, and that would be, or it could be clipped on, or you could just, I guess, glue it on if you weren't that bothered about the other side, or you could put it on with some washi and flip like that. So even although there doesn't look like there's much writing pages, there obviously are ways. Or you could write on the bits. I like to see that as well, where it's actually just written round where there's a plain bit, and it just looks really quite junky looking. There's a little one. There's there, and then I made these before as well. These were ones so that you had some pages ready. So I've got 3 of them just from old books, and they all open up as well. And this one, and then I don't know, what's this? This is from an architecture book. They're a wee bit big. Anyway, so, and you don't even need to worry about the order of things. Like if you were sewing this together, you'd be like, right, okay, I want to put one of them, and you would have to open it up, and you'd be like, right, one of them, then maybe one of them, and then let's mix it up with, you know, maybe something a different colour, and then you'd maybe want one of them, and then maybe one of them, and then finish it with a little one in the middle, and that would kind of be your signature, and you would be busy sewing it in and sewing it into the cover, but we won't be doing that. No, we are going to just keep them all separate. Now, just for the sake of it looking a bit nice and being a bit mixed up, I'm thinking I still will just mix them up. Aren't these pages from the Our Willy books great? It just looks, they've done it so that it looks old and like in the, you know, handwriting and things. I just love them. They're really good books. If you can get an Our Willy book. Where does that fold? That folds like that. And I don't think I need right. I do not think I'm going to use those two big ones. So it will just, and you can add more pages, whereas in a sewn in journal you would have to maybe washi tape more pages in to flip out or something like that. Let me think what one I want. I'm just going to put that one further down. Right, so just to get us started, let's think about what we might use just to start decorating the pages, to give it all a head start for when I want to use it. See, I quite like, see, this is where I start to, because I quite like this, so this doesn't cover it up too much, and I could just put that up in the corner there. So we'll just do that right away, and let's not faff. Oh, I could have used my glue stick for that. Anyway, that was sitting there and it caught my eye. Ding! Oh, let me reach. Right. Oh, okay. So, right away we've got a nice little thing. Now, maybe we want to put on a wee fabric tag. It kind of matches these reds, and that's quite nice right away, that thing at the top, that ribbon. I don't want to use my good paper scissors for I've had these little scissors for, my goodness, Fiskars, Finland, and they are the best scissors I have ever had, and they just haven't gone blunt. I've had them maybe for, oh, I don't know, 15, 20 years, and I think we'll have it up and down the way, and it just the best scissors. And I look out and now I see Fiskars in their orange because I thought, oh, will I buy a second pair just in case they let me down, but not that they have let me down. But I can't find these exact ones. There, that's cute, isn't it? And that means, because we like things that are sticking out. Look at that. And that means even if you use, I'm not going to flip it over, but you get the gist. But if we use that, it matches that. Right, so that's like maybe the first page. And maybe what I'll do, I haven't sewn any of my pockets, if you like. And I might just take it to the machine. And that's the other good thing about them being loose pages, that you can just take them to the machine whenever you fancy. So that's one. Let's see if we've got something nice for this page. I'm determined to use one of these, but I think that's too big. Might use it on that next one. So something for here. We could use that. That's a good one. I've got quite a lot of these stampy type ones. Right, so we've got this. Oh, this. I think if I'm using this, I won't want to stick it down. I would just want to clip it on, because that gives me writing space. But I do like it there against the cream, Let's get have we got an orangey coloured one? What's that? There's an arrow. That's quite nice. There's a wee orangey. So we can use this one, which is okay. Or the arrow. Oh, I like the arrow. Right. And do we want a tab on that? No, I don't think I will, because it's got this that I'm leaving along the top from where it came out, the music book. Right, we'll maybe do a couple more, because you'll get the gist. Let's see if there's something. Something that we don't mind covering up. Maybe just one of these book pages. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll put that on there. That's nice. Now will we put a wee tab on this? Let's try a bit of this. It's maybe a wee bit too big. Now I want it to be in a different place. So maybe we'll put this one over there somewhere. So yes, so that's the new Daphne's Diary magazine. Oh, I just love my Daphne. And we'll have a look through it together. Maybe later on tonight or tomorrow morning. We'll do a wee extra video. Oops, my finger's sticky in it. Took that off there after me straightening it all up. Would be nice with a wee beige button there, wouldn't it? A wee cream coloured button. That would be nice there. Maybe look one out. Right, now will we do just one more? Because I think you're getting the gist. Let's see how... Oh, and then we'll need to find something nice to wrap around it. That's not the right way. We'll need to find something nice. Maybe something neutral so that will go with both sides. I could be forever pulling wee bits of thread off this. But I like all the wee bits of thread, but sometimes they're just too big. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, what else have we got? We were going to do this. Not sure. What have we not done? Put the doggy in. And again, that'll just be clipped because it's a journal card. So what will we clip it onto? We'll just clip it onto this one. So let's find, see, like that, that's got like a little button. Maybe that's what I saw and I thought, oh, put a button on that. Right, let's see what colour we've got here. There's another wee arrow. There's a little red and white one. A black one. Black one's quite nice. Yeah, I like the black one. So maybe the next time you see this journal, it will either be me putting some new bits in or using it for our summer treasure hunt around Glasgow. Oh, and I did really want to put this in. Let's just find a spot for this. It's quite nice in the middle there. I guess just on another book page. I think that's what we did with the other one. They are perfect for that. Yeah. Yeah, we put it on the book page. I think that's nice. We'll do that. Now, does it need a little tab? It's narrower, so it could have a side tab. Is there something greeny? That's quite nice. Maybe just get a little bit of that stripe off. Oh, that doesn't want to pull. Now, put it up the top or down the bottom beside all its other bits, beside the collar. I quite like it up the top. It kind of offsets the green there. Right, this will be the little final bit, I think, for today. Maybe what I'll do is just use some nice twiny string for the closure, rather than any ribbon or sari silk or something. I'm not sure. That's nice. Right, so I like that in the top, and then you can see a little bit of that underneath. Yeah, we've made a start. I'm not sure about using this one for my treasure hunt, or just to use this one just as decoration. I wonder, do you know, I've got those Velcro dots, you know, the Velcro. I could put a bit of Velcro just to keep it. But then if you did that, when it reversed, you wouldn't, no, you wouldn't be able to do that, because if you're keeping it as a reverse, yeah, you couldn't, because then you would need to put a Velcro dot for the other side on the other side. Yeah, no. No, bit of twine, bit of string, I think is what it'll be, unless I can find something neutral. So, well, I hope you enjoyed part 2 of my little extra journal. And if you did, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.